everyone, welcome back to Periwinkle Dreams Studio. In today's video, we will be doing our weekly spread for the first week of February. This is last week's, this is the last week of January, and it came out really nice, but it's time to turn the page and get started on our new week. So for this week, the kit that I have is a kit that I was really proud of, and I saved it specifically for this week since I'm filming. And it is a art studio themed kit. I lost my page. Where's my page? Where am I at? Okay, right there. And basically, Kiki is in the art studio, and she's getting ready to make some sort of masterpiece. So let's go ahead and get these stickers down on the page. Here's the artwork. It's Kiki with her easel, and she's in the middle of painting a nice scenic view, which is not what I paint. I don't really paint scenery, so I am super excited to continue on with these weekly sections. I just think they're so nice. They look really nice once they're all filled in. I love using stickers that I make. I'm almost done with all the icon stickers that I would like to have, so that means that most of the stickers that are going to be in these sections from here on out are going to be stickers that I've made. And I'll still use some stickers that I bought because I'm still trying to use up my sticker stash. So it won't get too boring only seeing my stickers over and over again. And I really like the color scheme of this sticker kit. It's kind of like a pastel primary colors. So instead of red, we have pink, and then we have blue, and then yellow. And then we have the secondary color, purple and green. We don't have orange. I'm not the biggest fan of orange, so I left the orange out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take this first header, and what I've been doing now is putting it at the beginning, and it covers up that big number right there, and all you see is February 2026, week 6. So that works for me. All right, so next up is the second header, and I'm going to go ahead and put that right here. And this is where we will do, not even. This is where we'll do a list of sorts. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some dots, and I like to grab the colors that aren't already on this. So this blue color isn't, so we'll put that, actually it is, wow. The dark blue one isn't there. Come on. There we go. I'm going to put that one here. I'm going to put this brown gray color. Alright, and then the last one I'll put down is the yellow. I have to sneeze. Oh my gosh, my nose is burning. Okay. So that will be for me to do a to-do list for the week. And the last thing before I put down my deco stickers are the dates, or the days of the week, or day covers, whatever you want to call them. Like I said, I really have been enjoying this weekly section. I love the sticker kits that I make from. I see a lot of other sticker kits that are really nice, but they include a lot of stickers that I personally don't need, which is why I felt so compelled to make my own sticker kits. I only really use dot stickers. I don't use half boxes, full boxes, or the deco, like the large deco boxes. I do use trackers, as you can see, but that's pretty much it. The dots are enough for me. So I like that I'm able to curate what I need for my needs. That makes, oh, that's not Wednesday. Whoops. So my sister's birthday is in 2 days. Today is currently Monday. Her birthday is on Wednesday. So I have some baking to do. She requested some raspberry bars, so I'll be making those for her. And she also requested a meal that requires that I make some pita bread. Well, it doesn't require that, but I can't find pita bread in the store that doesn't have a ton of ingredients. And we like to eat as clean as possible, so I'll be making the pita bread. So I need to make that as well. So I have a busy week ahead. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place the deco stickers. And can we take a moment to appreciate... I'm standing over the camera to make sure you guys can see this properly. Let's take a moment to appreciate these, because I think this is the cutest thing ever. My favorite one is this one, which is a little tiny color wheel on a piece of paper. It's so cute to me, so I definitely want to use that one first. So we'll start the week off with this one right at the top so I can see it because it's so cute. And so I've been using this bottom section for gratitude. So I like to do a line like that. And then I get my ruler and I use the small end to go like this. So other than that, I don't have much planned yet for February. I have some things in mind that I'm not going to talk about just yet. Probably if they happen, I'll talk about them. But other than that, I don't have much planned. I did get my first online order to my shop for the first time in like a year. That's a really long time, but I've been doing markets. I don't really know what I'm doing with the business now. I know for sure that once I sell out of everything, I want to take time to regroup, start over, and figure out what it is that I truly want to sell, because I think that I want to move over to planner stickers. Like I said, they make me so happy just making planner stickers. Versus regular stickers. I still might incorporate sewing into my business, because at the moment I sew pencil pouches. If you haven't seen, I make these really nice pencil pouches like this, and they actually fit Tombow colors. I have a few left on my website if you want to check it out. So I'm thinking I still might want to sell those, because I just think they're so handy. I've been using the same two for myself for the past 3 years, and they've been holding up very nicely. Not to toot my own horn, but my quality is impeccable to say the least. So I'm thinking I might still sew those for my next business venture too, but probably. So the last thing that I want to talk about while we're finishing this setup is my YouTube channel. So I ended last week with almost 40 more subscribers than I had the week before, which I'm super grateful for. I'm hoping that this channel can go as far as I'm able to take it, and I appreciate you all for being part of the journey. Alright, so starting off with Monday, it was cloudy, very overcast. I thought it would rain, but it never did. And as for the temperature, it was a high of 71 and a low of 55. Alright, and as far as what I did, the first thing I did was run some errands with my mom. So I'm going to use this rigid mailer sticker because I got an order for the first time in like over a year, an online order. I've been selling in person at markets. So that was a very nice surprise. I went to the post office, HEB, and the Sprouts. So I think I'm going to use purple, dark pink, and this blue color. I think I just went regular grocery shopping because we didn't do it on Sunday. Alright, so after we ran errands, I came home. I can't remember if I made planner stickers, like printed and cut them, or if I drew them. So we'll just use a sticker sheet sticker and put planner stickers. It is now Friday morning, so I really can't remember. That's why I try to do these things the day of, but it's been a busy week, as you'll see. Alright, so after that, I did a lot of filming, and I now finally have some YouTube stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and use this yellow phone on a tripod, and I filmed a lot that day. We had breakfast for dinner that day. I know I have some pancake stickers. I have a lot of pancake stickers. So I'm going to go ahead and put down... Oh, these pancakes have berries on them. So we had breakfast for dinner. And I made some blueberry pancakes because I really, really wanted some. So the Sunday before, my sister had bought herself a rather large and in charge TV. And it hadn't been put up on her dresser at that point. So I sat on her floor and ate my dinner and watched her TV. Before I went to bed, I made sure to schedule some YouTube shorts to go live, which have been live and don't have that many views, but that's okay. Alright, so after that, I've been trying to finish the same book for a very long time, but I keep falling asleep. So I'm going to do 2 stickers. I'm going to do the Kindle, and then I'm also going to do a Sleepy Kiki. And we'll do this one, and we'll use pink, because I fell asleep reading in bed every single night this week so far. For Tuesday, it was another very cloudy day, very overcast. Again, I thought it would rain, it never did. The clouds were just saying hello that day. And the temperature for that day was a high of 71, low of 46. All right, so the first thing I did, I woke up super early that day, and the first thing I did was actually work out. These are another new sticker sheet that I printed. I had a marathon later this week, which I'll log here. And I think that I will use, let's see, we'll use the yellow or orangish yellow. Oh, I ripped it. Wow, that's the first time that's happened. We'll use this weight, and I'm just going to piece it back together because I don't waste stickers. Alright, you can barely tell. So I did a quick workout and showered. And then I headed over to crochet class. And I did 2 practice granny squares while in class. Those are actually kind of hard. Alright, so after I did that, well, also in crochet class, my classmate, I shared my stitch markers with her last class, and so she gave me a little scrubby that she made with like the kind of plasticky crochet stuff. She's a little old Korean lady, and she was like, Asians use this to clean dishes, and so she was telling me about it, and she gave me one, which was really sweet of her. So we'll put another arrow, and I got a cute gift from a classmate. So that was really sweet of her, and this is why you should always be kind, not because you want to expect anything in advance, but you never know how it affects people and how they take things. Obviously, for me, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I had a pack of 100, and I will never need 100 stitch markers at one given time. So, of course, I would share, and to her, that was something that impacted her enough to think of me when she was crocheting little things at home. So that was very kind, and it made my day. All right, so once I got home, this is where the busyness started. I don't even have a sticker for this, so I guess I'll just use this. I have another new sticker sheet. This is a sticker sheet to represent when I spend time with my family. So the top 2 rows say mom, the middle 2 say dad, and the bottom 2 say sis. So I'm going to go ahead and take the one that says mom, because my mom came upstairs and she started ragging on my room, the arrangement and everything. And she was like, we're gonna fix this. Let's rearrange stuff. So we basically did HGTV home makeover on my room, and it took hours. So with that, we did a bunch of stuff. I should have used this. I should use one of these. Oh no, I didn't use it. Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll make a little bubble like this. So I guess I'll make a list of what we did. So I'm going to use this. Do I want to use this? Yeah, we're going to use pink, and then we're going to use green. So we moved my bed. We moved my I have a big IKEA Kallax thing that has like all my sketchbooks and stuff. So I just call it a big bookshelf. We moved my big bookshelf, and we moved my small bookshelf. And then we rearranged all of my hobby supplies, which I wanted to declutter my room, which is on here. But I realized I can't declutter anything because everything I own, 90% of what I own, is arts and craft and hobby supplies. So I'm not throwing any of that away. So I just organized it, and I won't be buying too much more until I use up what I have. All right, so after we rearranged my room, well, not even after, we took a break for dinner. And what did I have for dinner that day? So I will use one from here. There is a little pot. And so I'm going to put how to cook an easy dinner. After dinner, I went back upstairs and I cleaned my room because it was a mess at that point after moving all the furniture. For cleaning my room, I think I'm going to use, that one doesn't have the color I want. I'm going to use a cleaning Kiki sticker, and I'll take this blue color, and I don't want it to overlap. There we go. And then, again, I fell asleep while trying to read in bed. Alright, so we'll use another sleepy Kiki, and then I'll use a book key. And I guess I will use this orange one. And we will layer it like that. Alright, so moving on to Wednesday. So for Wednesday was sunny. I think. From my memory, it was pretty sunny. And the temperature was 68, high 68, and a low of 35. So this is a little weather sticker sheet that I've made. And we're going to put the nice weather one here. And I'm not going to write anything. I'm just going to put this down as a sticker just to take up some space and to mark that the weather was nice. And that day was my sister's birthday. So I'm going to use this little bear with a heart and put it on this side. So I spent the day with her, and unbeknownst to me, so in one of my last videos, I was talking about how I was a little discouraged because my setup for filming isn't the best, but I was working with what I got, and I'm trying to be grateful for what I have because I could be in a situation where I don't have a desk at all or a phone to film on. And unbeknownst to me, my sister didn't even see that video because she's been really busy, but something possessed her to order me a new desk. So I have a nice new standing desk. Don't know why she did it. She's just that type of sister. Her love language is gift giving. So she ordered me a new desk. And it arrived on her birthday. Yeah, so I was really grateful for that. And so then, before the desk came, actually, we went on a snack run in anticipation for our movie night. So we decided we were going to have a movie night, watch her new TV. So I have one more bag sticker on this grocery sampler sheet, so we might as well use it. And we went on an HEB snack run. So then when we got back, I started cooking her meal. Well, no, I worked it out first. I worked out and showered first. So let's get a workout sticker. And another quick workout and shower. This is also a new sticker sheet that has not been seen yet. It's a bake day one. Before I did any of this, I made some raspberry bars for my sister because that's what she requested. And so then the rest of the evening I spent doing stuff for her and with her. So we'll use one of these sister stickers. I actually have yellow for this one. So we'll do that, and I'm going to do this. So I made her dinner. which I think I'll put it over 2. And then we watched a Chinese drama in her room, even though she fell asleep on me. And I feel like there was something else that I did, but I can't remember. All right, so I made lamb stuffed pita pockets for her. And then the very last thing I did, because she fell asleep, so our all-nighter was postponed, and we will take a rain check for that. So I went and I did the dishes instead. Oh, where's my pen? Okay. Yesterday was also a sunny day. And it was a high of 80. No, a high of 70. And a low of 37. Alright, so I'm trying to know. I didn't write down any of this stuff for yesterday, so I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Alright, so I started off the day with a very, very long sticker drawing session, and that is why I have so many new icon stickers to show you guys in this video. I drew and printed a bunch. So whenever I do that, I call that a sticker making marathon. So we'll do that, and we'll do the green color. Which green is it? Is it 245? Yeah. All right, so we'll put sticker making marathon there, and I will make a list with my dots. We'll use this gray color. We'll use yellow, trying to avoid the green stickers because this is the green column. Oh, that one wasn't cut all the way through. I really need to order a new blade for my silhouette machine. We'll use yellow, pink, and purple, and then I'll add another yellow one if I need it. Alright, so for icon stickers, I did YouTube ones. I did more crafting ones. So I did writing, journaling, and sewing. So we'll just do crafting. We have weather ones now. And baking. I printed 12 in total, so. And then I also have a new Bible sticker and family stickers, the one with the hearts. Family time. So I will need, I guess I'm going to have to use one of these green stickers because I don't want to have 2 greens for my last 2 dots. Alright, so yeah, I did a bunch of sticker making. Alright, so after I made stickers, I went for a walk with my mom. No, with my dad. Wrong parent. We went for a 20-minute walk, and I will use one of these sneakers. Do you guys call them tennis shoes, running shoes, sneakers? What do you call these? I say sneakers. And we put it like that. And I had to catch up on chores that I didn't do these days, so I did the half bathroom downstairs, vacuumed the stairs and the living room rug. And I did something else, but I forgot. So after I did chores, I then worked out. So let's use the barbell this time. And I haven't really used one of this color in a minute. So we'll do that. So I did a quick workout and showered. And then I did some computer work. Alright, so after I did that, I went down and I cooked dinner. I made some soup. And again, I don't have cooking stickers just yet, so we will use another one of these stickers. And I forgot to put that I made sourdough on this day. There's just no space. I guess I could do and sourdough. But I made soup and we had the sourdough that I made the day before, or some of the sourdough. And then for this last space, I'm going to put that I zonked out. So I did dishes while the soup was simmering. I love doing the dishes from cooking while dinner's not even finished yet because that just makes it easier on me after dinner. So after dinner didn't even matter though, because as soon as I came upstairs, I laid down and I told myself I was gonna get up because today was also Thursday was also my laundry day, which I don't have space to log. But I passed out at like 10:30ish, which is early for me. I've been going to sleep at 2. And I guess I will use this one. I passed out. I went to sleep. I didn't even brush my teeth. I had a load of laundry in the washing machine that could have mildewed. I just went to bed. And I didn't mean to. Which is why I'm up so early today. I woke up at 5 o'clock. Anyways, that's it for this half of the week. I will be back maybe Sunday to fill out the rest of this. So on Friday, I woke up really early. I woke up at 5 a.m. because I passed out on Thursday night. So I'm going to use this Sleepy Kiki sticker. And if you look closely, you can see different faces. So for this one, she's sleepy but smiling. And this one, she's kind of grumpy. I'm going to use the smiling one because I was actually in a pretty good mood even though I woke up so early. So I'm going to put it right here. And ignore my dry hands. I just did the dishes. Alright, so after I woke up, I read my Bible and listened to some music and all that. And then I edited the video that I posted on Friday, which is out now if you would like to watch it. It's my January flip through, and I show you guys everything that I did in this planner so far. I'm going to use this green laptop that says edit on it. And I'll put edit and post January flip through. After I finished that, I went out with my mom and sister and we kind of had like a girls' day, but we didn't really do shopping. I personally only spent like $10, but I'm still going to put this little bag here. So we went to Hobby Lobby, of course, and we went to Ross and Old Navy. And then once this is dry, I'll add in the header. So we had to cut it short though because I started feeling sick. Turns out the pollen was really high that day and it hit me pretty rough. So we headed home. Once we got home, I took a shower and I took a nap because I was feeling pretty bad. And I actually took like a 2.5-hour nap. Once I woke up from my nap, I tried to get some stuff done. So I folded my laundry, which I'll put here. So I actually finished a Kindle book, but I'm just going to use a book sticker because I don't use these a lot. And I finished Killer Instinct by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And I gave that book 4 stars. I don't know what to put in this space, so I'm going to leave it blank and I'm going to move on to Saturday. Saturday was sunny, and I didn't write down the weather for Friday because I forgot, but Saturday was sunny and high of 80, low of 46. And so on Sunday, I woke up not too late actually, and of course we had Bible study. And we went over a lot of scriptures, so I'm not even going to write them down because it's too many to write. We'll put that over here. I also finished another book. I finished a novella by Friedrich Backman. He's the one who wrote A Man Called Off, which is pretty popular. And I've read a bunch of his books because I think they're really good. I'm going to use this book. And the title is really long, so I'm just going to put the abbreviation, and it's, I don't even remember. I'll leave this blank. It's like an every day, every morning, the way home gets longer and longer. It's really long. And I'm going to give it 3 stars. I started a new book. And for this one, I'll use a Kindle book sticker because it's on Kindle. And I started The Museum of Ordinary People by Mike Gale. It's messed up with the spelling, but that's okay. I also had a bath, and I still don't have bath stickers. I'm just going to use this sponge because honestly, close enough. I also was able to watch some of the Chinese drama that I'm still watching. I started it in January, and because I don't have a lot of time to watch it, I am still watching it. But I'm on episode 27 of 33, so I'm almost done. This is a new Kiki sticker sheet. I was able to catch up in my journal. I was a bit behind. I don't even know if you guys saw when I was filming that, but I was a bit behind because I skipped journaling on Friday, I think it was. I skipped one of these days. Oh, it was this day because I passed out. And so then on Friday, I did journaling for Thursday. And since I wasn't feeling well, I didn't do journaling for Friday until Saturday. So we'll use this one that says journaling time. And I'll say that I caught up on daily journaling entries. And I also did a little bit of journaling in my reading journal. So I'll use this last planner from the sampler sheet. And because it also looks like my reading journal, and I'll put reading journal update. All right, as for Sunday was mostly sunny, and I said mostly sunny because towards the end of the day I did spot some clouds. High of 80, low of 48, and well, that's today. And I started off the day reading my Bible, of course, but I'm not really going to put that. And then I did a lot today. What did I do? Oh, I drew some planner stickers because that's what I do when I have time most of the time now, in anticipation for possibly having a sticker shop. So for this one, I will make a list of the sticker. I have 2 more dots, which is perfect because I drew 2 different types of stickers. So I'm going to move this up actually. I drew 2 different icon sticker sheets. And I drew myself a weekly kit for next week's memory plan. After I did that, I actually organized my stickers, the ones in this little binder right here for my icon stickers, because the more I print, the more out of order they were and not really related to each other, the ones that were next to them. So I organized them. And then I did some chores. So I cleaned the stove top as well as inside of the oven. And I think I'm going to use, do I want to use this or do I want to use, I want to use a sponge, but I want to use a colorful sponge. So I'm going to use the purple sponge, or do I want to use blue? We're going to use the purple sponge. And I'm going to put that I cleaned the stovetop and oven. I'm going to use the spray bottle because I also tidied my bathroom. I just had a bunch of stuff on my counter. So after I finished my chores, it was then time to eat dinner, and I didn't have to cook. My sister cooked today, but after she cooked, I went ahead and did the dishes. So we will use just the regular yellow sponge. While I was doing the dishes, I went ahead and made some almond flour cookies. Oh, that was already clicked. And then I started filming this. So this is the only one I have. So the yellow one is gone. We'll go ahead and use the blue. Or no, we'll use the red. Finish memory plan. I think the last thing that I'll do is just watch some more of the Chinese drama that I'm watching. And I don't want to use the same one as this because I used it twice. So I'll go ahead and use one of these retro TVs. Which I had one in my room when I was little that looked pretty similar to that. Oh. This is how the final spread turned out. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing, but only if you want to. And with that being said, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, friends!